Have you ever noticed that after turning 60, your legs just don't feel the same as they used to? Maybe you find yourself needing to push off your knees just to stand up from a chair, or climbing stairs feels like you're carrying heavy bags with every step. Sometimes, you might even lose your balance just walking across the living room, and it can be a little scary. Most people think this is just a normal part of getting older, but there's actually a hidden reason behind it that many people don't know about. It's called sarcopenia, which is a fancy word for age-related muscle loss. The tricky thing about sarcopenia is that it sneaks up on you very quietly. There's no pain, no swelling, and no warning signs until one day you realize you can't get up from a chair without help, or you feel wobbly just walking to the kitchen. But here's the good news: you don't have to accept this as your fate. Scientists and doctors have discovered that just 3 simple vitamins can help restore your leg strength in only a few days. That's right, no need for tough workouts, no expensive therapy sessions, and no complicated routines. All you need are the right nutrients at the right time, and your legs can start to feel stronger and more reliable again. In this video, you're going to discover the 3 key vitamins every senior needs, how missing out on them can lead to weak, heavy legs, and how you can combine them for a fast and safe recovery. This isn't just hearsay or health gossip. It's backed by real research, clinical studies, and decades of expert experience. So stick with me until the end, because I'll also show you a daily vitamin routine that most people overlook, but it works wonders for anyone over 60 who wants to feel steady and confident on their feet again. After you turn 60, your body begins a slow but steady transformation. Your bones become more brittle, your blood doesn't flow as quickly, and your muscles, especially in your legs, start to shrink. What many people don't realize is that the legs are usually the first to lose strength, and when that happens, even simple things like standing up or walking can become a real challenge. According to experts, adults over 60 lose about 1 to 3% of their muscle mass every year. Even if they eat well and feel okay, that means in just 5 years you could lose up to 15% of your leg strength without even noticing it. So why does this happen? There are 3 main reasons: vitamin deficiencies, poor blood circulation, and less physical activity. As we get older, our stomachs make less acid, and our bodies don't absorb nutrients as well. This leads to low levels of important vitamins like D3, B12, and thiamine, also called vitamin B1, all of which are needed for strong muscles and good nerve communication. Slower blood flow means your legs get less oxygen and fewer nutrients, making them feel tired and heavy. And if you're not moving as much as you used to, your leg muscles can get weaker and smaller. But the good news is, by getting enough of these 3 vitamins, you can help your legs get stronger again, sometimes in just a few days. Imagine waking up and feeling steady when you stand, walking upstairs without stopping to catch your breath, and moving around your home with confidence. That's what's possible when you give your body what it needs. Let's start with vitamin D3, which is like a master switch for your muscles, bones, and nerves. After 60, your body doesn't make as much vitamin D3 because your skin gets thinner. You spend less time in the sun and your organs don't process it as well. Without enough D3, your muscles get weak, your legs feel heavy, and your balance can get worse. Vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium, which keeps your bones strong, but it also helps your muscles contract properly and your nerves send signals smoothly. If you're low on D3, you might notice weak legs, tiredness after standing or walking, leg cramps at night, poor balance, or even aches in your hips, knees, or heels. Some people also feel anxious, irritable, or have trouble sleeping. These are all early signs of D3 deficiency, but many people just think it's part of getting older. Research shows that taking vitamin D3 can make a big difference. In one study, seniors who took 800 IU of D3 for just 5 days had a 19% increase in leg strength. Another study found that combining D3 with light exercise improved leg power and balance in just a few weeks. Experts recommend that healthy adults over 60 take 800 to 1,000 IU of D3 per day, and those with weakness or a history of falls may need 1,500 to 2,000 IU daily. But always check with your doctor first. It's best to take D3 in the morning or early afternoon, with a meal that has some healthy fat, like eggs or salmon, to help your body absorb it. It's hard to get enough D3 from food alone, so most seniors need a supplement. If you're over 60, spend little time outdoors, feel unsteady, or have joint pain, D3 should be your top priority. But remember, don't take too much. More than 4,000 IU a day for a long time can cause problems like nausea, constipation, or kidney stone. Always use the right dose and check your levels regularly. Vitamin D3 is the foundation for regaining leg strength in older adults. It's the switch that reawakens your muscle systems that have quietly slowed over time. When taken correctly, You may begin to feel the difference in just a few days. Lighter steps, stronger legs, and more confidence with every move. Now let's talk about vitamin B12, which is often forgotten, but super important for anyone over. B12 helps your brain talk to your muscles, keeps your nerves healthy, and your movements coordinated. When B12 is low, the connection between your brain and your legs gets fuzzy, and you might feel tingling, numbness, or weakness in your legs, or have trouble keeping your balance. Seniors are more likely to be low in B12 because their bodies don't absorb it as well, especially if they take acid-reducing medications or eat less meat. Studies show that low B12 can make you walk slower, lose your balance, and even double your risk of falling. Taking B12 can help improve reaction time, leg strength, and reduce numbness. For adults over 60, a daily dose of 500 to 1000 mg of methylcobalamin, the active form of B12, is safe and effective. You can take it as a tablet, chewable, or spray, but avoid taking it with coffee or tea, which can block absorption. It's hard to get enough B12 from food alone, so a supplement is usually the best choice for seniors. B12 is very safe, but always check with your doctor if you have kidney issues or take blood thinner. Many older adults report feeling more stable when walking, regaining sensation in their feet, standing up more confidently, and even sleeping better once their nerve symptoms calm down, all thanks to a nutrient most of us forget about. Vitamin B12 isn't just a brain vitamin, it's a movement vitamin. It reconnects the lines of communication between your brain and your body, and when those lines are clear, your muscles respond faster, your legs feel stronger, and your confidence returns. If you've been struggling with leg weakness, strange sensations, or balance issues, don't ignore it. Check your B12 and give your nerves what they've been waiting for. Finally, let's talk about the third vitamin, thiamine. If vitamin D3 is the switch and B12 is the wiring, then thiamine is the electricity that powers your muscles. Thiamine helps turn the food you eat into energy, which your muscles need to move. Without enough thiamine, your muscles get tired quickly, feel heavy, and don't recover well after activity. Signs of low thiamine include weak or tired legs, muscle cramps, a heavy feeling when walking, shortness of breath when climbing stairs, dizziness, or low energy after standing up. Seniors can become low in thiamine because their bodies don't absorb it as well, certain medications flush it out, and many processed foods don't have much thiamine. Studies show that taking thiamine can improve energy, walking distance, and leg strength in seniors. The recommended daily amount is small, just 1.2 milligram for men and 1.1 milligram for women, but higher doses, 50 to 100 milligrams per day, are often used safely for seniors with fatigue or leg weakness. Thiamine is water-soluble, so your body gets rid of any extra, making it very safe. The best time to take it is in the morning with food, and avoid taking it with coffee, tea, or alcohol, which can block absorption. Good food sources include whole grains, beans, seeds, pork, and organ meats, but most seniors don't eat enough of these, so a supplement is often needed. If you feel tired, take certain medications, or have diabetes, it's worth checking your thiamine levels, or just trying a supplement. When you combine vitamin D3, B12, and thiamine, you give your body the tools it needs to restore strength, balance, and energy to your legs. Take D3 in the morning with a meal that has healthy fat, B12 around lunchtime, and thiamine with your first meal of the day. If you take a multivitamin, make sure it has enough of these 3 vitamins, and always take vitamins with food. Don't take more than the recommended dose, and talk to your doctor if you have any health conditions or take medications. Vitamins are powerful, but they need to be used wisely. Get your blood levels checked every 6 to 12 months if you take D3 or B12 long-term. Remember, if your legs feel weak or heavy, it's not just aging, it's often a sign that your body needs these key nutrients. By taking action, you can restore your strength, confidence, and independence. Have you tried any of these vitamins? Did you notice a difference in your strength or energy? Share your story in the comments, and let's help each other stay strong and active, one step at a time. And if you're ready to feel the difference for yourself, keep watching, because the next steps could change your life and help you move forward with strength and confidence every single day. Now that you know how important these 3 vitamins are for your legs and your overall strength, let's dive even deeper into how they work together and how you can make the most of them in your daily life. Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling steady as you get out of bed, your legs ready to support you, your balance strong, and your energy high. This isn't just a dream for people over 60. It's something you can achieve by understanding and using these vitamins the right way. Many people think that feeling tired, weak, or unsteady is just a normal part of aging, but the truth is, your body is often sending you signals that it needs help. When you listen to those signals and give your body what it's missing, you can see real changes. sometimes in just a few days. Let's start by looking at how vitamin D3, B12, and thiamine, vitamin B1 each play a unique role in your body, and then we'll talk about how to combine them for the best results. Vitamin D3 is like the morning sun for your muscles and bone. It wakes up your body's systems and helps everything work together smoothly. After 60, your skin doesn't make as much vitamin D3 from sunlight, and your organs don't process it as well. This means your muscles can start to feel weak, your bones can get brittle, and your balance can suffer. But when you restore your vitamin D3 levels, it's like flipping a switch. Your muscles contract better, your nerves send signals faster, and your bones get the calcium they need to stay strong. Studies have shown that seniors who take vitamin D3 supplements can see a big improvement in leg strength and balance in just a few days or weeks. The best way to take vitamin D3 is in the morning or early afternoon, with a meal that has some healthy fat, like eggs, salmon, or olive oil. This helps your body absorb the vitamin better. Most people over 60 need about 800 to 1000 IU per day, but if you have weak legs or a history of falls, your doctor might recommend a higher dose. It's hard to get enough vitamin D3 from food alone, so a supplement is usually the best choice. Just remember, don't take too much. More than 4000 IU a day for a long time can cause problems like nausea, constipation, or kidney stones. Always use the right dose and check your levels with your doctor. Next, let's talk about vitamin B12, which is like the messenger that keeps your brain and muscles talking to each other. Vitamin B12 helps your nerves send clear signals to your muscles, so you can move smoothly and keep your balance. When you're low on B12, you might feel tingling, numbness, or weakness in your legs, or you might have trouble walking or standing up. Some people also feel tired, forgetful, or even a little down. These are all signs that your body needs more. Seniors are more likely to be low in B12 because their stomachs don't absorb it as well, especially if they take acid-reducing medications or eat less meat. B12 is found mostly in animal foods like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. So if you eat less of these, you might need a supplement. The best form of B12 for seniors is called methylcobalamin, which your body can use right away. Most people over 60 need about 500 to 1000 micrograms per day, and you can take it as a tablet, chewable, or spray. It's best to take B12 in the morning or with lunch, and avoid taking it with coffee or tea, which can block absorption. B12 is very safe, and your body gets rid of any extra, but always check with your doctor if you have kidney problems or take blood thinners. When you restore your B12 levels, you might notice your legs feel stronger, your balance improves, and you have more energy to do the things you love. Now let's look at thiamine, also known as vitamin B1, which is like the fuel that powers your muscles. Thiamine helps your body turn food into energy, so your muscles can move and recover after activity. Without enough thiamine, your muscles can feel tired, heavy, or weak, and you might get cramps or feel short of breath when climbing stairs. Seniors can become low in thiamine because their bodies don't absorb it as well. Certain medications flush it out, and many processed foods don't have much thiamine. Good food sources include whole grains, beans, seeds, pork, and organ meats, but most seniors don't eat enough of these, so a supplement is often needed. The recommended daily amount is small, just 1.2 milligram for men and 1.1 milligram for women, but higher doses, 50 to 100 milligrams per day, are often used safely for seniors with fatigue or leg weakness. Thiamine is water-soluble, so your body gets rid of any extra, making it very safe. The best time to take it is in the morning with food, and avoid taking it with coffee, tea, or alcohol, which can block absorption. When you combine vitamin D3, B12, and thiamine, you give your body the tools it needs to restore strength, balance, and energy to your legs. So how do you put all this together in your daily routine? It's actually pretty simple. Take your vitamin D3 in the morning with a meal that has some healthy fat, like eggs or yogurt. Take your B12 around lunchtime, and your thiamine with your first meal of the day. If you take a multivitamin, make sure it has enough of these 3 vitamins, and always take vitamins with food. Don't take more than the recommended dose, and talk to your doctor if you have any health conditions or take medications. Vitamins are powerful, but they need to be used wisely. Get your blood levels checked every 6 to 12 months if you take D3 or B12 long term. Remember, if your legs feel weak or heavy, it's not just aging, it's often a sign that your body needs these key nutrients. By taking action, you can restore your strength, confidence, and independence. But what about safety? It's important to remember that more isn't always better. Taking too much of any vitamin can cause problems, especially if you have kidney or liver issues. For example, too much vitamin D3 can raise your calcium levels and cause kidney stones or other issues. Always stick to the recommended doses, and talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement.
especially if you're taking other medications. Some vitamins can interact with medications or other health conditions, so it's always best to be safe. If you notice any new symptoms after starting a vitamin, like headaches, nausea, or changes in how you feel, talk to your doctor right away. And remember, vitamins are just one part of staying healthy. Eating a balanced diet, staying active, and getting regular checkups are all important too. Let's take a moment to imagine what your life could look like when your legs are strong and steady again. You wake up in the morning and get out of bed without worrying about falling. You walk up and down stairs with confidence, carry groceries without feeling tired, and enjoy walks in the park or playing with your grandchildren. You feel more independent, more energetic, and more in control of your life. This is what's possible when you give your body the vitamins it needs. Many people have shared their stories about how taking these vitamins changed their lives. They feel stronger, more balanced, and more active than they have in years. If you've been struggling with weak legs, tiredness, or balance problems, don't wait. Take action today and see what a difference it can make. And now I'd love to hear from you.
Have you ever tried taking vitamin D3, B12, or thiamine? Did you notice a difference in your strength, balance, or energy? Share your story in the comments below, because the more we learn from each other, the stronger we become together. Your experience could help someone else who's going through the same thing. And if you have any questions about these vitamins or how to take them, ask away. I'm here to help. Remember, you don't have to accept weak legs or low energy as just a part of getting old. With the right nutrients and a little bit of knowledge, you can take control of your health and enjoy life to the fullest. So are you ready to take the first step towards stronger legs and a more active life? Let's do this together, one strong step at a time. So are you ready to take the first step towards stronger legs and a more active life? Let's do this together, one strong step at a time. Now let's talk about the final piece of the puzzle, how to actually put all this knowledge into action and make these vitamins work for you every single day. Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling a new sense of energy in your legs, a lightness that makes you want to move, walk, and enjoy life again. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's something you can start working toward right now, no matter your age or current level of strength. The key is to understand how these three vitamins, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and thiamine, vitamin B1, work together, how to take them safely, and how to build a simple daily routine that fits your lifestyle. Let's break it down step by step, so you feel confident and empowered to make these changes. First, let's revisit why thiamine, or vitamin B1, is so important for your legs and your overall energy. If vitamin D3 is the switch that turns your muscles back on, and vitamin B12 is the wiring that connects your brain to your body, then thiamine is the fuel that keeps everything running. Thiamine helps your body turn the food you eat into energy, especially the carbohydrates that power your muscles. Without enough thiamine, your muscles can feel tired, heavy, and slow to recover after even simple activities. You might notice that your legs feel weak or dead tired after walking just a short distance, or that you get cramps in your calves or feet, or that climbing stairs leaves you short of breath. Some people also feel dizzy when standing up, or just don't have the motivation to move like they used to. These are all signs that your muscles aren't getting the energy they need, and thiamine could be the missing link. Why do seniors become low in thiamine? There are a few reasons. As we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing thiamine from food. Certain medications like diuretics for blood pressure or heart issues can flush thiamine out of your body. Some diabetes medications and antibiotics can also interfere with thiamine level. Even small amounts of regular alcohol use, like a glass of wine or beer, can make it harder for your body to absorb thiamine. And if you're eating fewer whole grains, beans, or seeds, or relying more on processed foods, your intake might be too low. The good news is that thiamine is water soluble, so your body gets rid of any extra, making it very safe to supplement. Studies have shown that seniors who take thiamine supplements often notice more energy, less leg fatigue, and better walking endurance in just a few days. The recommended daily amount is small, just 1.2 milligram for men and 1.1 milligram for women, but higher doses like 50 to 100 milligrams per day are often used safely for seniors with fatigue or leg weakness. The best time to take thiamine is in the morning with food, and it's best to avoid taking it with coffee, tea, or alcohol, which can block absorption. Now let's talk about how to combine all three vitamins for the best results. The answer is actually pretty simple: timing and consistency. Vitamin D3 is best taken in the morning, right after breakfast, especially with a meal that contains healthy fats like eggs, yogurt, or a bit of avocado. This is because D3 is fat soluble and needs fat to be properly absorbed. Vitamin B12 works best around lunchtime or early afternoon. Taking it too late might interfere with your sleep, since B12 also supports alertness. Avoid taking it with coffee or tea, as these drinks can block absorption. Thiamine is your morning fuel. Take it with your first meal of the day,
Ideally a balanced breakfast with some protein and whole grain. This will help support your energy levels throughout the day and even improve your mental focus. Here's a simple daily example. For breakfast, you might have a boiled egg, a small bowl of Greek yogurt, and take your vitamin D3 and thiamine supplement. For lunch, you could have grilled salmon or tofu with steamed vegetables and take your B12 supplement. This setup gives your body the right nutrients at the right time in the right combination. If you're already taking a multivitamin, check the label carefully to make sure it includes proper amounts of D3, B12, and thiamine, because many senior formulas underdose these critical nutrients. Also keep in mind that some multivitamins combine water-soluble and fat-soluble vitamins together, so it's still best to take them with food and ideally in the morning or at lunch, never on an empty stomach. But what about safety? It's important to remember that more isn't always better. Taking double or triple the recommended amount won't give you faster results, and in fact, it might cause harm. For example, vitamin D3 is fat-soluble, so if you take too much over time, let's say 4,000 IU or more per day, without supervision, it can raise your calcium levels too high. This can lead to kidney stones, constipation, nausea, or even confusion. If you have liver or kidney problems, be extra careful, because these organs are responsible for processing and clearing excess vitamins from your body. If they're not working well, even normal doses can build up and cause side effects. So if you've been diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, fatty liver, or any other major condition, talk to your doctor before starting new supplements. Some vitamin side effects are easy to miss. For instance, high doses of vitamin B6, when taken for months, can cause numbness or tingling in your hands and feet. It's rare, but it happens, especially with unmonitored overuse. Excess vitamin D3 can cause headaches, poor appetite, or muscle cramps long before serious problems appear. Always pay attention to subtle changes in how you feel, especially if they appear after starting a new vitamin. And finally, get your blood levels checked. If you're taking D3 or B12 long-term, it's a good idea to do a simple blood test every 6 to 12 months. This helps confirm you're in the safe and effective range, and not accidentally over or under supplement. Let's take a moment to imagine what your life could look like when your legs are strong and steady again. You wake up in the morning and get out of bed without worrying about falling. You walk up and down stairs with confidence, carry groceries without feeling tired, and enjoy walks in the park or playing with your grandchildren. You feel more independent, more energetic, and more in control of your life. This is what's possible when you give your body the vitamins it needs. Many people have shared their stories about how taking these vitamins changed their lives. They feel stronger, more balanced, and more active than they have in years. If you've been struggling with weak legs, tiredness, or balance problems, don't wait. Take action today and see what a difference it can make. And now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried taking vitamin D3, B12, or thiamine? Did you notice a difference in your strength, balance, or energy? Share your story in the comments below, because the more we learn from each other, the stronger we become together. Your experience could help someone else who's going through the same thing. And if you have any questions about these vitamins or how to take them, ask away. I'm here to help. Remember, you don't have to accept weak legs or low energy as just a part of getting old. With the right nutrients and a little bit of knowledge, you can take control of your health and enjoy life to the fullest. Let's review what we've learned. If your legs have felt weak, heavy, or unreliable lately, it's not just age, it's not your imagination, and more importantly, it's not irreversible. We've seen how vitamin D3 strengthens your muscles and bones, vitamin B12 sharpens your nerves and balance, and thiamine recharges your energy and endurance. Together, these three simple vitamins form a powerful trio, one that can help restore your confidence, your strength, and your ability to move freely again. But here's the key. You have to take the first, whether it's adding a morning supplement, checking your blood levels, or talking to your doctor. Action beats waiting every single time. Thank you for watching, and thank you for taking the time to care for your body and remember, your legs are your foundation. They carry you through life, help you stay independent, and let you enjoy the things you love. Nourish them, support them, and give them what they need to stay strong. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips on staying healthy and active after 6. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your story or your questions. I read every single one, and I love hearing from you. Take care of your body, nourish your legs, and keep moving forward, one strong step at a time. Your journey to stronger legs and a more active life starts today. Let's walk it together.